Welcome everyone. I have very few minutes and I have an hour presentation, so I'm going to go rather quickly. So hold your questions. Well, do you have any questions? No? Okay, we're going to proceed. So welcome to Den Haag. What my colleague Cliff Grossner and I have done in the last couple of months is do some research on the edge. We looked around for research, couldn't find any really, because the edge is not fully in motion yet. Yes, it's moving along, but it's not fully in motion yet. So we had to, who do we interview to find out what are the top apps, what are the apps that are going to give us revenue, what are the difficulties involved in deploying them. So just quickly, a lot of people in the audience still know me as from Infonetics Research. I'm now part of IHS Markit. Very briefly, it's a 14,000 people strong, 50,000 customers, 140 countries. And the way we fit in is that we have a complete supply chain in the research, from the materials and components to the devices and equipment to the end markets. And I work in telecom for many, many years. And we have a lot of impact in the industry. Last year we had 127,000 mentions in press, either data or press analyst quotes. So what we set out to do was find out what's happening in the edge, or where is it going. So we interviewed 14 thought leaders, experts in the area that have been involved in the edge for the last year, 2 years, 3 years. So they really know, they're the ones that are most intimate with what is happening today and what's going to happen. What are the drivers? So we talked to a number of the major manufacturers, a number of tier 1 operators, chip manufacturers, and a couple of key startups and open source organization. So where is the edge? The first thing we found, and if you look around the industry, we find that what is the edge? Well, it's not a data center, maybe a data center that's in a metro. It's certainly the CO. It's certainly UCPE sitting on a customer prem that has a little Pico cloud in it. BNFs are executed there. That is an edge because it has compute power. Certainly IoT gateways and cell sites. There's a lot of places that are edge. So there's not the edge, there are the edges. And it depends on the application. So quickly, survey results. What we found was the number one driver and of our the people that we interviewed. We did all live interviews, Cliff and I did. 92% said some form of video caching, video content delivery, and a few other video applications. What we found first was we tried to set up a standard market research questionnaire, and so we started enumerating all of the known edge applications or services. Wow, we got to 25 or 30, and we said, uh-oh, this is unwieldy as a questionnaire, so we had to go to discussion. So we asked these experts, what do you think are the top applications for your knowledge of this space? So video is a top driver, and in fact, if you look at the Cisco VNI in 2021, they predict that 82% of the traffic running over the internet is video. So of course, it's a huge problem and a huge place for applications to make video not take down the network, so you cache at the edge is the first application. And then autonomous vehicles and drones and trucks, etc. There's 3 second place top apps: AR, VR, IoT, industrial IoT. And let me say the slides are going to be available because we're about out of time. And so the other key, there's a lot more data, but the key other question people want to know, which apps are going to drive revenue? And so what we found was on a scale, when we scaled it at 1, 2, 3. 1, make money. 2, make more money. 3, make a lot of money at some point over the time of history of the application. And so here we found 5 applications that these experts believe are going to be the top money makers. So that includes, in no particular order, the distributed virtualized mobile core and fixed access, private LTE, gaming, and the video content delivery again, and the factory automation. And what are the investments required to put the edge in place to be able to execute and offer edge services? Well, we asked people to identify the investment area and then rate it on a scale of 1 to 7. In market research terms, a 6 or a 7 means they really believe that this needs an investment. Some people will never give you a 7. Some of you are in the audience, by the way. But anyway, there's 10. So the biggest takeaway here is, wow, there's a lot of investment areas to get to the eventual edge. A lot of people equate 5G with edge. Not true. Edge is there already, and 5G will enhance it, of course. With that, some good top takeaways. I'll let you look at them offline because I'm out of time.